Hi, my name's Daniel. I live in Houston, Texas. Got 2 kids and a beautiful wife. A couple dogs that you'll see coming through every once in a while in my videos. And I just started playing guitar about a month ago. So I'm a few years short of 50. Call it a midlife crisis if you like. I probably wouldn't call it that, but it's a lot of fun. I love this. It's relaxing. Get home from a day at work. I'm tired, and this is a lot of fun. So I figured for my first video, for a lot of other beginners like me, you see it online, you've got a Frontman 10G and a Frontman 15G, and you're probably curious what the differences are. Almost every time you see a number in the beginning of a name of an amplifier, it means that that's how many watts output you get from the speaker. So the bigger the number, the louder it is, or the louder it could be. 10G, of course, means 10 watts. 15Gs means 15 watts. But what you might not realize is this thing is just a hair over 13 inches wide. Looks like 6 3/4 long, deep, and about a foot tall. For this one, the 10G is about 11 inches tall, just a little bit over 10 inches wide, and 5 inches deep. So there's a significant size difference. There's also a little bit of weight difference, but they're both fairly light. So what I've done is to make some money for buying guitar pedals and stuff like that. I came into a bunch of amplifiers fairly cheap, and I threw them on eBay. So I'm also going to learn about eBay and basic home businesses. What I do for a living, I probably won't talk about here. It's a lot of fun as well. I'm fortunate. I really have a job that I love, and I probably won't volunteer my last name here. I'm not that hard to find, but if anybody here is one of my buddies or something like that, please just don't put my last name in any of the comments. So I figure I'll practice, make a lot of stupid jokes, and now let's see what y'all think of these. So this is a 10G. Let me check volume right quick. It's plugged in. I'll leave that up there. Check the volume. Start it real low. The rest of them kind of in the middle. We got 5.5 on bass, 5.5 on treble. I'll start the volume at, well, it's plugged in, so start the volume around a 5. I'm going to leave the overdrive off so it's clean, and I'll put the gain around, say, 5.5 also. We'll play with it from there. In addition, there's an auxiliary input, so you can stick a cord into your cell phone, use the headphone jack to output sound into this one, so you can actually try to play along with Metallica or whatever. And there's a headphone jack there too, so that you can play it and not listen to your family doesn't have to hear it. All right, this is my pawn shop special. It's a Squire, which for a beginner like me is just fine. I was having a lot of trouble with the back end shoulder strap coming off. Of course, I've got a Fender brand strap, probably cheapest one they got, and a headstock tuner. And the first thing I always do when I turn it on is to make sure it's still in tune. Now, I've been playing for a month. That makes me the opposite of an expert. So I'm trusting that y'all are going to have a lot of good laughs at my stupidity. All right. That's interesting. Instead of an E, I'm getting an F. So let's start by fixing that. Strangely, it's almost in tune for an F too. Getting closer. Alright, so once that lights up green, mostly in the middle. These tuners aren't great. Like I said, it's a Squire from a pawn shop. So I'm a big believer in the Edgar eats dynamite, goodbye Edgar. So I think that's a good way of remembering it. So my E is good. D, we've had the weather change quite a bit here in Houston recently. Okay, almost. I was playing the wrong string, which is awesome. Great. Yeah, I go back, my E's still in tune. Silence the other strings. A is still in tune, E is still in tune. D is not. There's my D. E. It's a little too high. Let me go back. E's good. A's good. D is close. That's better. Alright, I got 3 of them done. That should be a G. Back to the G a little bit. Every time I got a good weather change, pressure, all that. Oh, that's why. That's on our own string again. There we go. I don't know why it was so off. All right. Now it's in tune. Now let's turn the volume up a bit. That's nice. Crank up some gain too. Volume back down a bit. Now, oh yeah, and if you got a Squire, even your lowest level Squire, just get you one of the springs and a tremolo bar, whammy bar off of Amazon, and works just fine. All right, I'm in the middle setting. I think I'm going to the second position so that I'm getting the neck and the center. It's a little too bright for some people, but I like it. Kind of like that. I'm just kind of playing around, finding the notes, learning. I guess some people call it the lead part, the lead style. I don't know. Figuring out what the notes are, and I'm hitting them. So self-taught. And one cool thing I figured out is when you get to the end, you can, if you're strumming, you can just hit it once, and it doesn't matter that you're holding the string behind it. You'll hear it once you release. I like that. I thought that was pretty cool when I saw somebody do that. I'm new at this. I'm still excited. I'm having a good time. I hope y'all are having fun watching and laughing, because this is hilarious. Oh yeah, and of course everybody loves Iron Man. Anyway, that don't sound right without my Proco Rat too. Anyway, I'll do that some other time. I've been working on Happy Birthday also. I like it. All right, so that's all on the 10G. Now, turn it back off. Flip this over to the 15G. Now, let's see what we got here. We've got, instead of just treble and bass, and they keep the mids the same, this one has treble, bass. Let me put the mids on a 3. Now, volumes on a 5, gains on a 5, volumes on a 5, and there's an overdrive and regular. I'll start that without the overdrive on. You see you got RCA plugs for auxiliary in, so if you want to use that with a headphone jack, then you'll have to get the adapter, which is not really a big deal, but it's an extra $3 you got to think about. And the headphone jack on this one is the big plug, not the little one. That's a 1/4 inch jack instead of the 1/8. All right, it's hot. Let's see if it works. Hold on. Let's see what I got wrong here. All right. Overdrive on. That's volume. I'm going to turn down to a 3. So the 15G is just a little bit louder. It's got a mid-range here, and these things both work fine. Is it the greatest one in the world? No. But if you're looking for something that doesn't take up a lot of space in a dorm room or something, these two right here definitely do the trick. Well, I think that's probably enough for our first video. Turn that off next time first. Hope y'all had a good time. Maybe a couple laughs. I'm learning. As long as we're all having fun, that's what matters.